Gold last week dropped sharply towards 2290 levels and then bounced back and closed the week at around 2338. Now, why 2290? You will find the answer in our last week's review. I have very clearly mentioned a selling entry at 2384, and then we can expect it to move towards 2290, which is definitely going to be a very good support. Now, what to expect in the coming week? We will see with the help of charts followed with indicators. Towards the end, I will give you the trading strategy and levels. Watch till the end. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon to get the notifications. I share twice a day updates and targets for gold, first with the Asia and Europe session, next with the US session. And friends, do like, share and comment. It is always a great motivation and support from you all. Let's start. First, we look into 4-hour charts. See, on the 4-hour charts, this was the sharp drop. Then, see, there was a support here. It has seen a retracement again towards 2400. Then again a sharp drop and then a retracement. Now you can see it is trying to trade in a 20 or $50 block here. You can find out the support here at 2350. It has retraced towards 2400. Then 2300 here and then retracement towards 2350. So we can see that there is a $50 block in which it is trying to trade. Now, if it breaks below 2300, what will be the next target? It is very easy for you to predict, but there is an intermittent support at around 2270 and then 2250 levels. So these two levels are very stronger support zone. Right now appears that gold is under retracement and possibility of a further drop exists, but it needs to break below 2300 in the coming week. That will confirm, and then the double bottom levels from the last week, that is 2290. If these two levels are taken, do not think of buying gold. We are looking forward to a sharper drop there towards 2270, 2250 and 2236 levels. But whether it is going to happen or not, let's have a further detailed look. On the 4-hour chart, see the rise, consolidation, rise, retracement. So on the near term, you will find that gold is still trading in this channel here. So whether this is the bottom or not, that we need to look. Now coming to daily charts, what has happened on daily charts? If you look at the pattern here, the rise, the consolidation and retracement, then the stronger rise and then this fall. So now after the fall, we have seen, I have shared on the daily basis that, see, diminishing body size suggests that the bearishness is diminished, and that is where we have seen prices trying to reverse. Now look at these two candles. Here again the body size has diminished, which suggests that the bulls are not very much interested in staying bullish or taking the prices high. So what should you consider this as? The drop, the retracement, and if it breaks below 2320 in the coming week, in fact I will suggest a sell entry at 25, 26 levels itself. Wait for 2320, then 2300, and if it drops below 2290, you can say a sharper fall is awaited here. Why? Just look at the body size, suggests that the bulls are not very much interested. Drop here, retracement, and a breakout here is going to be further. But as long as it respects 2300 or in fact 2290, we can expect forming the double bottom also, prices might reverse and move towards 2400. Also, one must notice on the upside, it is very critical, very crucial for gold to now break beyond 2400. Can it? That is the question we need to answer here. Right now, I can see it trading in this channel here. Now, let's have a look at week. And friends, if you have not joined the channel memberships here on YouTube, press the join button and support the effort. Also, those who had asked me to recommend a broker which offers a swap-free account with the lowest spreads, where you can save much of your fees which you are paying to your brokers, you will find the recommended broker link also in the channel and video description. Now look at the week. See, first of all, lower highs are observed last week and lower lows were observed here. It has started on a flat note, it has continued on the downside. Second thing is, the body size is almost 50% of the complete move. Now 50% body size suggests that there is still bearishness and it can continue on the downside. On the other hand, if it would have been somewhere here at around 2360-70, we could have expected a possible reversal. Now, what could be the possibilities here? That gold may try to retrace. In fact, it can try to move towards 2370 or maybe 2380 levels at best. Achieving those levels also, it can reverse. And that is why I say, as long as gold stays below 2380, 2400 levels, we should not be treating this as bullish. Now, why there is a possibility of a reversal? You should look at, see the rise here, then the retracement. Almost, if you look on the weekly charts, it has stayed within $50 zone. Then this is the sharp rise here. Now, after the rise, it is trying to retrace. So every rise has to follow with a little retracement, though. Only thing is, how long is the journey it continues? That is the question. Right now, it appears that it is willing to shed some of the gains here. So possibility of a further drop exists, which can in fact take the prices towards 2270 or 2240 levels, 2250 zone. Now these levels are very stronger support here. And remember, if you connect the dots here, right now gold is trading in this channel, and it is very important now for it to drop below 2290, 2300 levels in the coming week in order to confirm the bearishness. That will confirm the breakout out of this channel, which may take a few weeks for it to recover completely. Now coming to monthly chart. Now if you look at monthly charts, only 2 trading sessions are left here. And if you look at the movement 2430, 2250, how many dollars? $180 of complete move. 50% if you divide, that comes to 2340 levels. And this is why this level is important. So for the next couple of days, we will be watchful of how it behaves at around this zone. Possibly it can try to stay for next 2 days around this zone and close at around 2340. This is one possibility which I will be looking at. It may show a rise first trading session and then reverse the second, come towards this, and then initiate the month of May with a slight bearishness. Now see the rise here, look at the rise, phenomenal rise. And I have been sharing this since long that gold is looking forward to a stronger rise. And if you connect the dots here, you will find the highs and lows are connected here. It has hit the top of the channel. Where is the lows of this channel? If you consider that May is going to be a month of bearishness, you can find out it can show a pullback towards 2200 or in fact 2150, 2100 as well. But for that, it has to confirm that it is closing below 2340 or in fact 2320 levels. The smaller the body size, the chances of a pullback will be very high, where we can look forward to lower highs and lower lows and formation of a flag for next couple of months in gold before it looks over to. But also one must notice, see the rise, and it is consolidated here for months and years. You can see post COVID we have seen it staying around the zone, and now it is giving a breakout, and thus the up move in gold is here to stay. The bullishness in gold is here to stay. Only thing is how far it can retrace before it looks forward to a bounce back. 2000 levels are something which it should not break in the midterm from now. Now this is on the monthly charts. Let's have a look with the help of indicators. What does the indicators are suggestive of? Indicators on the monthly charts, moving averages are looking upwards, staying bullish. 20 period moving average sitting at 2000 levels. Now the prices have started to diverge from the moving average, and that is why I say for possibly next couple of months there could be a slight retracement. It will wait for the moving average to climb up. Prices might try to come down a little before it looks over to a further up move. Look at MACD. If you look at MACD, I have been mentioning this since long. See, this was the bearish move. Here it has crossed over, and I have shared in my annual review also before the beginning of this year that gold is looking forward to continue this journey here. Now see, too much of divergence calls for it to converge a bit, but it does not mean that always it is going to converge. It can look forward to see straighter the fall. Look at the rise here. This was also a straight bullishness. Here also it can continue with this. So, but I do expect that there could be a possible retracement like this before it looks over to final rise. RSI overbought here, and stochastic has also entered into overbought zone. Coming to weekly, if you look at weekly charts, see moving averages starting to look upwards. The prices are trading with too much of divergence from the moving average. This calls for it to converge. What it may try to do, it can try to move slowly on the downside, wait for the moving averages to climb up towards 2200, then retrace towards these levels before looking forward to a bounce back. So too much of divergence calls for it to converge. Look what has happened here, then this, then this. Now the more the divergence, the stronger the convergence here, so be mindful of this. MACD is trading with divergence. It is staying bullish, looking upwards. And see, MACD has seen extreme divergence. Now, if you look at the waves, here, you have seen, and it is delivered the next peak of this wave. So possibility of a red candle from the current levels or fewer red candles from the current levels exist. Thus, it appears that gold is now trying to reverse. RSI is extremely overbought, which calls for it to show a pullback. The stochastic is also now looking downwards. Coming to on the daily charts, one important thing is price is taking the support from the 20 period moving average, which in turn has become a very good support. Thus, it is crucial, and we have to wait for a clear breakout. Only and only if it shows a clear drop below 2300 and 2290, we can say we will look forward to 2270, 2250 levels as the next targets, and in fact 2236 is possible. Too much of divergence of the moving averages calls for the moving averages to converge as well. Now look at the MACD. After staying overbought, it has now taken a drop, and see the candles have flattened, and there is too much of divergence as well. So this is what I was referring to, that first trading session, there is a possibility of a convergence. In fact, the second trading session, there is a possibility of a convergence, which means couple of moderate greener candles. And from those levels, again, a fall is what I will be looking at. Because see, this crossover has come at a higher levels. So I do expect it to drop a bit. RSI has dropped. Stochastic has hit the oversold levels, now trying to bounce back. Coming to 4 hour, similar observation, taking the support from the 20-50 period moving average. MACD is under retracement, it is trying to rise, RSI is flat, and stochastic has dropped. So now we have seen the charts, we have seen the indicators. Time for me to give you the trading levels and strategy such that you can all trade profitably and comfortably. And before I give you the trading levels and strategy, if you want to learn this art of trading, you can be part of my 31st mentorship batch starting week 1st of May. Register yourself now. Reach out to me for details. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Do not miss to join this journey. We share tools, techniques, strategies, and the trade setups which we have developed with our years of experience, which can help you identify profitable trends and trades, and which can give you the confidence to trade profitably. So do not miss this. Cherish the learning and join this journey. Else, you can be part of our signals channel where trading as per the signals you can profit. So write an email or ping me on Telegram for any of your queries related to the services. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. So let's talk about the levels to buy. I will recommend you to buy here at 2345. See, for first couple of days or maybe first trading session, we can look forward to a little rise in the gold prices. That is my expectation. But again, we have a good resistance here on the upside, and I will look forward to 2360 as a very good resistance here. If gold prices stays above 2360, we can say there could be bullishness, and then I will look forward to 2371.5, and beyond 2371.5 is where 2378. Now see, the resistances on the upside are very nearby. This suggests that it is going to be difficult for gold to break on the upside, and then we can look forward to 2394, 2402. If and only if this complete zone is going to remain critical for gold. If it breaks beyond this, you can say now the bulls are taking, and then I will look forward to a rise towards 2420 and then 2450 levels as well, chances for which appears to be less here. I will look forward to a drop here, where I will recommend you to sell at 2326. Remember, it can rise first and then look forward to a reversal. This is one possibility you should not miss. Thus, as long as 2400 is not taken, you have to be careful. You have to keep shifting your stop losses. Below 2326, I will look forward to a drop towards 2315, 2302, 2290. And if it drops below 2290, this is the time we can say now the bearishness will prevail. And then also 2283, below which 2270, and then 2250, and then 2236. Now, see, there is a stronger probability that it can continue with the downside, but before that, there could be a retracement and then a reversal. So, this is what is my expectation. There could be swings, and thus you should be trading with caution. The bias is slightly towards the downside, but again, these are markets. You have to just stick to the levels and you have to keep trailing. Do not think that there is something called selling at highs. Only once it is in the sell zone you should sell, and once it is in the buy zone you should remain in buys. But again, you have to keep trailing. So take your positions accordingly. Like, share, subscribe and comment. Join my mentorship batch and signals channel. Reach out to me for any of your queries. Do watch the twice a day updates. Do like, share and comment. Join the Telegram channel. Join the free Telegram channel for live updates. Thank you very much. All the links are there in the channel and video description. Have a great profitable trading week ahead and a happy weekend.